how to record an audio using Sony Vegas and save it as MP3. First, of course you have to go to your Sony Vegas. You hit new and just hit OK. And hit the tiny red button beside the voice. Then hit OK. And then now when you're ready to record, just hit the yellow red button here. So let's say I'll turn my mic on. Hello, mic test. So you will know that the recording is starting and that there's an audio being recorded when you can see lines here, like crooked lines. Because sometimes your microphone is turned off and then it's gonna be like this. If that's the case, there's no audio being recorded. Likely the mic is muted, so I have to turn back the mic on. So see, you can see the crooked line. It means you are recording. Alright, so let's say let me read a sample. I'll go to Back to Eden Part 1. Okay, Back to Eden Part 1. Adam 930, Seth 912, Methuselah 969, Noah 950. Okay, that's it. I'm done with my sermon. Alright, so my sermon starts here. Just done. Okay, Back to Eden Part 1, Introduction. Adam 930, Seth 912, Methuselah 969. That's not a good sermon. That's just a sample. Okay, so now I want to delete the other parts here that I don't need, like here. So this is how I'm gonna do. Just put the cursor here, click it. You see this vertical long line should be in that area, and then you hit the keyboard S. So S stands for slice. Now let's say you want to slice this area to here. So you hit S again. Now you delete this part. Okay, and then you want to connect it. So let's just say this is part of your sermon and you need to connect it because you don't want that section. Well, you find out that you don't need this one too, so you have to put this one, put the cursor back there, and hit S and delete it, or hit cut. Okay, no. Well, let's just say there's a tiny or one word there that you don't want in the sermon. So what you're gonna do is use expand it like this, expand, shrink, by using your mouse. See the ball, you just shrink and then expand. So let's say this is a noise. I want this out. Okay, you hit S. You want to confirm that it is a noise, you just hit play. See, it's a noise. You hit the space bar. That's really a noise. So stop. Okay, now I want to delete this noise. Cut it. And you can move the rest and connect them. Now I found out that this one I don't need this. So I'll just right click and cut. Okay. So you can shrink, you can expand. So I don't need that one too, so I'll just slice it and cut. Okay, so let's just say this is the whole thing that you want to render as a sermon. Now, there are still things that you can do before rendering it, like edit the audio. This is called functions. You just hit the green. It's like a green tiny button here beside mute and record input is the green one. It has 2 ears. Once you click that, this one will prompt. Now you have to choose which functions you want to use. Usually I use reverb. You just double click it. Double click equalization. I want volume, so I'll double click that one. So now you have chosen the functions you want to use. You hit OK. I hit OK. Now I want the volume to be higher. Just move it there. For equalization, I want it to sound like natural, so I'll just put it down a little bit. This one should be down a little bit. Anyways, equalization. This one will make your voice sound bigger. This too. Okay. So let's say you're done, so you just close it. You can hear F912, Necessarily 969. Oh, that sounds better if you put a little bit reverb and a little bit equalization. Now you're gonna render it. You need to drag this yellow one here. You can see it's a tiny yellow. You drag it like that. Okay. And then to make sure that everything is being saved, you just hit Control A. So this one also is blue. Go to project. Render. Okay, so you want it to be saved. I want it to be saved at users, videos, and then okay, say SDR media. So I remember that once it's saved, my file is inside the folder okay, CSDR media. And then you need to type in the file name. I'll put sample that mp. I'll just put sample, that's fine. Sample. Now you choose the format. I'll use MP3 because it will make the file size lower. That way it's easier to send it through email. Otherwise, if you use the highest quality, you can send the file through Skype, because the email will only allow you to send 25 megabytes size file, but sometimes it would be like 26, so you'll just send it through Skype to whomever you want it to send it to. So me, I use low quality to make sure it's a low size. Render. So do you want to overwrite the existing file? So I already have a file that says that is named sample, so I'll just overwrite it. Said yes. Now once it's done saving, there are options. Do you want to open it? You want to open the folder or close? Well, you want to check if the audio works, so I'll just open. Okay, back to eating part 1, introduction. Adam, 930. Seth, 900. So now that's the file. Well, I want to go to the location. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Documents, videos. I put it on the OKCSDR media folder. Where is it? Sample. So there it is. Now, okay, back to eating part 1, introduction. Adam, 900. Now that's it. That's an MP3 format.